Hi, I'm Kate Hemmings and I'm pleased to welcome you to the October issue of Crafts Beautiful magazine. I'm joined by Corinne Brad, who's going to show us a clever technique with peel-off stickers. Hi Corinne.
Hello Kate.
So what have you got with you today?
Well, today I'm going to show you how to make some cards with these lovely Starform doodle stickers. The projects that are in the magazine, as you can see, they've used really vibrant colours. And what they've done is they've used like a clever technique, almost like 3D decoupage, to layer them to give them more depth.
Okay.
So I had to play around with them when I got home. And I came up with a vase of flowers, and as I say, you can stick extra flowers on so they stand out. I love this carriage.
I love that one as well.
Now, I think it's designed as a wedding card, but it'd also be perfect for a little girl's birthday.
Yeah, it looks a little bit magical and fairy tale, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's lovely. But I'm just going to show you how to very simply make this dress card using using coloured vellum.
Okay.
So what you do is you take your dress peel off and stick it onto vellum, and then if you very quickly, I always say very quickly, never happens. If you just cut around the shape of the dress.
So you don't need to use a craft knife for this?
No, you're better off with scissors. I mean, you can use a craft knife, but to be honest, you've actually got more control with a decent pair of decoupage scissors. I mean, these are specially designed ones by Janome, which are very good. And what's nice about the Starform designs is also they're not, the outlines are not overly complicated. There's no really fiddly bits. It's actually much, much easier than your normal 3D decoupage would be. I mean, I know with 3D decoupage, they've made it much easier now by giving you die-cut shapes. But you can get just as good a result with this. And also, I mean, peel-offs, so many people just think peel-offs are for sticking on a card to say happy birthday.
Well, I must admit, I never really know what to do with them. I mean, the sentiments are obviously quite straightforward. You can use them and they're quite easy. But as far as the shapes go, they're very pretty. Yeah. But I always feel quite not sure what to do with them. So it's nice to see a different technique.
Well, they have really come into their own now. I mean, you know, in the 21st century now, there's so many cards you can make with peel-offs. Coloured designs as well. But it doesn't mean that if you've got a peel-off, you then can't add any of your own embellishment to it. It doesn't mean that,
no, that's
just
true. Or any highlights, I suppose, just sort of glitter glue, that kind of thing.
So I've just nearly finished cutting this dress out.
That was quite speedy work.
It was quite speedy work. And thankfully I didn't cut any pieces off it, which makes a refreshing change.
Always a little bit frustrating.
It's not perfect, but hey, what do you want in 3 minutes flat? And then what you do is if you take a...
Secura pen.
Now, you said it, not me. And you can just colour in the hearts on the vellum. Don't overcolour, because vellum does have a tendency to wrinkle if it gets too wet, which I have discovered.
Okay, so just sort of one application.
Yeah. And like you would on 3D decoupage, you know on 3D decoupage you've always got the image underneath the image underneath the image. You are best off colouring all the hearts, even if you think they might be hidden, because you never know.
Just in case, and it's too late later, isn't it?
So there's that one, that's on a pale blue. And then on a slightly darker blue, I've just put the skirt part, okay? And what I'm going to do...
You've also added an odd little heart there, I
have. That was from the top of the bodice here.
Right, okay.
So I'm going to use that later. But what I'm going to do, if I just cut out the skirt part of this while the ink is drying on the base. Okay. And I'm going to keep the hearts on this skirt part.
Okay, so you're not cutting out the whole thing completely?
I'm not cutting out the whole thing completely, no. What I am going to do, though, I'm going to cut this long layer. It's almost like a blossom skirt, but I'm going to cut the heart off the end of that.
Okay.
Because then that will make it look like a... You know, you've got layers on your dresses. Yep. Okay. Just a little bit tricky. And then also cut right down to the deep V of the bodice. Okay, so you have this part here. And if you get a 3D foam pad, and you only want a piece of a 3D foam pad, so cut it in half with a scalpel.
Nicely done.
Flip it over.
You've done that before,
I have done it many a time before. If you pop it behind a heart, because obviously with vellum, you will see 3D foam pads if you're not careful. So you need to put it in a position, yeah, where it won't be seen through it. And then just fix this down over the top.
Okay, so just lining that up.
Just lining it up. This extra heart that I cut out, we will just pop up and place it on the shoulder, because this was cut out from that part, the shoulder part.
So you're just going to highlight that part as well?
Yeah.
I'm using only half a foam pad as well.
I think you can get really, really mini foam pads.
But if you've got bigger ones,
But if you've got bigger ones, I mean, as long as you've got a sharp scalpel and you just press down, don't try and pull it because then you'll get the adhesive on it. If you just literally press into it, they're much easier to cut. So you have your layered dress.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Like that. And then all I've done with the card is I've drawn a very faint line, sort of 1 centimetre in, and I've placed these pieces on here.
Just to match.
They can then be coloured in very simply with a gel pen.
Oh, I see. And you're going to dot around there.
The shoes have been made in the same way as that dress. And then you just do a line of dots.
Just around the border.
Oh, I'm molting. Just around the border. And they don't, I mean, to be honest, if you do it quick enough, it will be an equal spacing.
And you can't see the line at all,
you can't see the line. When they're dry, what you can then do is obviously rub the pencil mark away.
Yep.
And just as a finishing touch for the dress, if you take the coat hanger peel off,
that's really cute.
which is really, really pretty.
That'd be perfect for a little girl's birthday, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it is lovely. I say when I had a look at these stickers, I think it's one of those. It's again a dead simple idea, and you think, well, why has no one done these before? And then you can be a bit more generous with your foam pads because obviously you've got 2 layers of vellum now.
Yep, so it won't show through.
So you can
Where can we get hold of these Starform stickers?
The Art of Craft has got a huge stock. They're www.the-art-of-craft.co.uk, I believe. But any easy sort of search engine search will find them.
Okay.
I mean, there are numerous other stockists around, so have a word in your local craft shop and see if they've got them. Starform are probably one of the largest suppliers now, or, you know, certainly a very large supplier of peel-offs in the UK.
So they're quite easy to track down.
Yeah, they'd be dead easy to track down. If you just pop that on there.
It really is simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it does look great.
And as I say, when you've finished it, obviously in a different colour, but, you know, all the little elements in it, it does look like a little doodly card.
It looks lovely.
But, no, I was pleased with
I think I do like the pink one. I've got a bit of a thing for pink.
Yeah, you do like pink.
And talking of pink, this has caught my eye over here. What are those?
Amanda Walker, she's made these projects with our backing papers this month, and I love that purple. That's like a really
They're
sort
such
of
vibrant
bright
shades, aren't they?
I struggled
really
to find paper in that colour, and I really like that colour purple.
They're very rich.
But also, I love this,
So do
talking
I.
about the purples and the pinks. Now, this has been made...
That's Jo Porter from Beads Unlimited.
Oh, yes, yeah. But what she's done and what's beautiful is she's not used any wire at all in it. It's purely a needle and thread technique. And if you're looking to make your jewellery into a form of business, there's a feature in the magazine as well about how to do that.
Definitely look out for that one. I love that project. But I also really like this one here by Flick Hall.
Yes.
I think that's beautiful. I mean, she's got these buttons that are stitched onto the shapes, but they're really highlighted by these wire motifs that she's created.
Well, she's made them with wire jig by the look of it. It's like a covered, you know, a fabric-covered wire on some of them, twisted them together and put them on a wire jig.
And it's, again, probably a really simple technique, but it looks
make
really
great
effective.
Christmas decorations?
They're really sweet. So I love that.
What's that?
This is by Tracy Dakin-Jones.
Yeah.
She's made a project using our subscription gift on Crafts Beautiful at the moment, and CB have teamed up with QVC to offer a fantastic Paper Mania card making kit, so definitely look out for that one. Then we've also got this brilliant project here, which I know you like.
I do.
This is by Helen Phillips, who's just cross-stitched some simple pumpkin motifs here and just made this really cute collection.
Yeah, that's really sweet. I love that.
But the best bit, and I know you'll like this, Corinne, is we've got over £5,400 worth of giveaways this issue, as well as a free CD with lots of Christmas ideas and free paper downloads, so definitely look out for that one, which I know you will be.
I will.
That's what we've got time for here today, but once you've read your Crafts Beautiful, come along to www.craftsbeautiful.com for the latest competitions, downloads and to chat on our forum. See you next time.